Howdy all, Muglax Lives. I think it's time to play a little 7 Days to Die. Alright, let's see how we're doing here with... oh right, I've got my pickaxe, I still need an axe, and then I'll be ready to go here. Let's try and remember where I left off. I do know where I left off. Stupid buzzard came through and killed me. My one death so far. I can't believe that buzzard hit me in the back and killed me. So we'll probably head off today. As soon as I get this pickaxe, I think I might go over there and see what that is. Because we went over there last episode, and I'm not sure if that's the house that came from, or it's one of these other houses. But I am obviously still hunting down supplies. You done with the... It's gonna take a couple of minutes yet here before... once I get crafting, I'll be fine. Could go over there too. Looks like we got a junkyard. I'm not sure what this building is. It looks like maybe a gas station. I'm curious about the big garage doors facing me. We got a couple of houses out here, and then probably should head that way and look for some actual stores. I really could use someplace with books and start unlocking some recipes. Oh, come on. I want to get out of here. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna go over there first, and then there's a road. Looks like it leads over into the city. I actually managed to get done with work at a decent time today. I'm not usually as lucky when it comes to that. Alright. I think that makes me ready to head out of here. Actually, should probably be on the bow since it's the easiest thing to replace. I need to find a nice mining helmet too. You can't make one until you have the workbench, so... Oh, I should have checked which direction that thing was. That's the house I came from. That's the city, so yeah, this way. But, yeah, it's been yesterday was a long day. I don't know what the deal was, but I could not stand working yesterday. I mean, I don't want to work most days, but yesterday was like, ugh. How long have I been working today? Oh, 20 minutes. Are you sure? Because it feels like about 7 hours. Just drug on and on. It was terrible. Terrible. Yeah, right, we don't really have... Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get some points into that. It helps. I saw something come flailing around down over here. It must have been a rabbit. But yeah, no, it's a busy week. Every every other week is busy, and so this is my busy week. Not with work, but with you know, out of work activities. Um, so we had gaming night on Monday. We had gaming night on Tuesday. We had gaming night on Wednesday. And so, oh, this is, I don't know what this is. This is a post office? What are you? An auto parts. Oh, handy. Well, let's check out what's in an auto parts, because I've never looted one of these. It's going to take me 3 years to get in the door, because I've got such low level equipment here. Is my axe done? Yeah. I probably didn't need that shirt. Oh, shoot, shoot. No, I'm gonna die. Oh, man. Where did that guy come from? I hate when that happens. I hate when there's nothing there, and then just all of a sudden there's lots of stuff there. I should at least be able to see that stuff coming. You think if I choose spawn near my bed, it'll spawn me off the building? Nice. Alright. And that way I won't have to... Man, my second death. I was doing really good. Cheating game. I swear there was nothing there. And then... 2 zombies. Really? I missed 2. What is that? It's ugly, whatever it is. You want to punch some of that grass so we can think about building a bedroll? We there yet? Yeah. It's funny because on my other games I usually have like 200-300 grass always in my inventory. I mean, we're not too far from this, so it wasn't too big a deal, but yeah, those nights are super late. I know, like, the last night wasn't too bad, although then I got watching Walking Dead, and that kept me up a little later than I probably should have been. But like, my Monday and Tuesday nights are around the schedule of a guy who goes to bed at like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. And so, actually, I don't know when he goes to bed, but he, now see, look. Where'd those guys come from? Where did they go? That's handy. This isn't, though. I don't need this. Definitely don't need this. These are awesome. I hear zombies, but I don't see anything. Okay. Now let's try. Oh, you know what? I was gonna make a bedroll. I'll probably wait to throw that down though till I get closer to the city. No, where did she come from? You guys gotta be on the screen. This is ridiculous. Stop appearing out of thin air. I mean, she could have come around the corner, but she wasn't visible. I took one arrow shot, and then suddenly I'm jumped on by what are supposed to be, I thought, slow-moving zombies in the daytime. I'll admit, I turned the difficulty, up when I started this a little bit, but that doesn't mean I want zombies appearing out of thin air. I don't think I need any of those. I don't have any. I'm just gonna throw that out. I'll throw this out too. All right. This is my least favorite kind of zombie right here. The twitchy ones. I can't even see that one's head. Jeez, double twitchy ones. they're staying in the same spot, so. Are you dead? You guys dead now? Oh man. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, I think he's dead now. He only took all my arrows. Why are you focused on your hand? Man, there's so many zombies laying around in here. I don't know if I got that guy or not. Okay, I like it a lot better when my... Somebody's being loud. Oop, I didn't shoot this one. Okay, I'm going to worry about the boxes in a minute here. Let's go ahead and finish looting some of this other stuff. Are you guys on the roof? See, I think I've been in a building similar to this before, but it was a post office. But we did play our D&D last night. It went all right. I only had to step in and yell at the DM a couple times. 'Cause I'm doing that now. I have grown unwilling to... Hey. Unwilling to put up with his desire to change what we said we're doing. So I'm flat out told him a couple times. I'm like, my character did not do that, so stop pretending my character did things that they didn't do. Uh, and then he says what he always says. I said, dude, or he made a comment about how it was going to be difficult to tell because there's stuff swimming in the water, and yeah, this is how we started off. We went into the no. We started off finishing a previous dungeon, and that went okay. Uh, he only said that we moved into the room, and I was like, nope, we don't move into the room. What do you mean? Well, you can go ahead and move your guys in the room now. I'm like, no, I am scouting into the room. I want to know what's in there before I walk into the room, and you haven't placed whatever's in the room on the board yet, even though from my position behind this wall, I can peek around the corner with my super high stealth and see what's in that room. And so he's like, well, you guys move in the room, and surprise, there's four priests in here. And I was like, nope, we're not in the room. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, that's such low level, I'm just going to scrap it. And I'm like, at no point did we say we enter the room. I said I am going to stealth and scout and look for traps and slowly move up until I can see what's in the room. Right, so you moved into the room. No. See what's in the room is not the same thing as move into the room. Those are two different things. Those words don't even mean the same thing. There's no possible way you could be confusing what I'm saying for what you're saying I have done. And he's like, well, fine then. You can see from out there. And he'd already placed them on the board, so we didn't take them back. But I talked about it before. I really hate his. He places everything in the GM layer because it's like, if you ever worked with photos, you know you can put things on different layers, and so he puts the. I don't think that's dead. He puts the bad guys on the higher layer that we can't see, and so when we enter a room. Oh, you know, I probably could have used that. Did she die? Wow, I didn't think she'd die. So when we enter a room, then all of a sudden he unveils that, oh yes, there were a bunch of bad guys in this room. We just didn't see them when we were 15 feet away. And so no, I'm not putting up with that anymore. And so, you know, I carefully was laying out what I was doing with my character every time. And in fact, it was the point where I was moving my character forward like one square at a time. You guys can go ahead and move your characters down the hallway. I am. He's like, well, you can move a little faster than that. I'm like, no, because I'm stealthing and scouting and looking for traps. And he's like, well, there's no traps. You could probably just move into the next room. I'm like, no, that's not how we would do this. You do this, not us. You're the one that places our characters in the next room. We have at no point rushed headfirst into a room that we believe is probably going to be full of bad guys. That was actually a comment there about our game that we're playing now. Come on, zombies! I'm almost out of arrows here. Didn't I pick up some arrowheads? Sweet. So the big one though is that we. All right. So how we doing? We got this place. Nope, still in that box here. As we entered into this water place, and as we start going, he's like, you can see there's something swimming in the water, and so your rapier that alerts you when you're about to be no, it alerts you when something approaches you while you're sleeping, and you can't be surprised because it makes you always alert. And anyone within 30 feet of you can also that's on your team can also not be surprised. And so in his mind, that stopped being what it said and became as long as the attack comes from outside of 30 feet. Uh, and so he attacked us. He attacked us with. Ugh, it's not the one I need. I need the decoration. He attacked us with characters from farther than 30 feet away, and we argued about it last week. And so I looked it up because I didn't have it. All I had was what he had told me, but then I went and I looked it actually up, and I'm like, dude, that does not say what you said it says. And he's like, what? I'm like, look, right here's a link to the official, the official item, and it says it alerts you and your companions who are within 30 feet of you. You can no longer be surprised. It does not say only attacks within 30 feet of you. Because who can't see 30 feet away? And so then he says what he always says when we confront him on this stuff. Oh, well, I'm just a bad GM, so, whatever, I make mistakes. No, we have discussed this item multiple times at this point. It's not that you make mistakes, it's that you always go back to what you believe it says instead of what it actually says, so that you can try and get around the item that you decided to give me that I said I didn't want in the first place. But now that I have it, I'm going to use it. I don't want to stand here for 7 days breaking through this. Let's go, because there's like 2 of them in here. I'm going to go back into one of these. Rooms back here and see what's back here farther. But so then he's like, oh, does that just lead outside? I don't want to go outside. I was trying to get over into this other section. Let me guess, that also just leads outside? Because yeah. Weird, you can't get into the garage from in here? Well, that's fine, I guess. I'll just come out this way. Oh man, somebody stepped on some cacti. And, so yeah, so he's like, oh, well, there's so much stuff swimming in the water that your rapier's just always going off, so it's going to be really hard to tell whether or not something's there to surprise you. I'm like, that's okay, it doesn't work half the time anyways. He's like, only when, only from things that aren't within 30 feet. I'm like, that is not what it says. Again, that's not what it says. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, here's the link again. Here's the link again. Oh, well, I was just doing it wrong, I guess. I make mistakes. I'm not a good DM. Yeah, we know. We know. Problem is you're not learning. Problem is you're not willing to learn. Let's put it that way. Because he's a player who looks for the gimmicks that get you around the rules. And so he thinks he can DM that way, but I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting it as a player. Their rules, I hate when people change the rules based on circumstances. Like, I get sometimes real rules get changed. Ooh, man. I don't have the stuff. I probably don't have the recipe. Alright, let's head off to town then. But, yeah, so I think that was the only really big issues last night, was trying to make us move into rooms, um, and, seems to me there was something else about character positioning that he, um, one of the things I absolutely hate is how badly he metagames everything. And so, metagaming in this instance is knowing something that the thing you're controlling can't possibly know, but having the thing you're controlling react based on what you know. And so he will. Oh man, I am thirsty apparently. I'm also bad aim. So what he'll do is, man, you did not give me any time. I was about to drink some water. So he, like, this fight irritated me. Was It's got a creature called a roper, and it looks like a stalactite, and it hangs from the ceiling. And it will shoot out tentacles when it's ready to attack, and then it will pull the person 25 feet straight forward, it says. 25 feet straight forward. That is how it operates. Straightforward toward it, because it wants to eat what it catches. So, what does he do? It moves our characters around so that instead of being pulled straight toward it so it can eat us, it pulls us in the path of other monsters. And even though it grabbed my character first, it did not pull that character toward it because that character does a good chunk of the damage for our party, more than a quarter, probably more than a third. And so he wanted to make sure to keep her out of melee range, because melee range is where she does the most damage. And so instead of pulling her straight toward it, he moved my character all the way around the room from where she was at to a different position, so that she was underneath these other creatures that are supposed to drop on your head when you get within range of them. Um, and I hate that. I hate that. Because he'll say something, and then he'll go back and be like, oh, no, 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 that's not what it does. It's going to do this other thing because I just discovered that that's going to lead to problems on my end in my attempts to kill you all. What is going on? Oh, I'm overheating again. Fine. There. Does that make you feel better? That is one thing I am not going to miss. Uh, is this the town? Snake. What? That's weird. Could you please get a little cooler so that I can move faster than a crawl? Please. Oh, I'm getting hotter now. No, there's no reason for me to be getting hotter. Look, I'm getting cooler. I can't run. Oh, I can't even walk because if I walk, my temperature goes up. Ugh, I hate this game. I don't hate this game. I love this game, but I hate this, and I'm glad that they're getting rid of it. It's so dumb that you can't wear your armor and stuff, and it's so well they're not getting rid of it completely, but it's so dumb that you have to be naked for this. It's probably this. Yep. Does that work for you? I can't wear any armor. I have to just me and my cowboy hat. Hey, you know what? I get that it's hot out, but you know what? It's probably not that hot. Guess I could drink some of this murky water. Oh yes, of course. First drink, dysentery. Might as well just go all in now, right? Uh, Come on, I want to get to the city before I quit today, alright? I'm gonna get to the city and have to find a place to hide out for the night. Man. Is the city called Departure? I can't run again, because... Ooh. Oh, she's not dead. Really? Oh, come on, game. She took 2 shots from my sniper rifle and multiple blows. For my club. I don't think that zombie is supposed to be that tough. I know. I'm about to fall apart. Oh, but I did go up a level, so... But, yeah, we'll see, we'll have to see how this goes. We're, part of the way through, the second to last dungeon. The, oh, dang it. I just got killed by a stupid vulture again. I hate the vultures. Oh, they're so shady. So shady. This is not a good day for me to not die. Man. Also, why is it so hot here? I get that it's hot in the desert. I've been in the desert, but it's not so hot that you can't move. If 120 degrees was enough to kill you, then everybody who lives in Arizona would be dead. One time when I was in Arizona, I was in the mountains where it's cooler, and it was 116 degrees. 116 degrees. And it was May, so it wasn't even summer yet. I'm pretty sure I could survive 120 degrees. I wouldn't like it. It's like 125 degrees in the hay mow, and I've done hay in the middle of summer. And that's a lot of physical effort on top of being extremely hot. Just saying. Um, but yeah, our I'm gonna get back over here. I'm gonna get my stuff, and I'm gonna get down a bedroll before I quit today, uh, or die again. One of those two things is gonna happen. Um, but we in our Tuesday night game, which used to be our Monday night game, uh, man, we had quite the cliffhanger. I was might have been my favorite lead up so far um, to what's about to happen. We uh, we got in this city, and it's being attacked by an ancient red dragon, which is like way out of our league, and but it's being attacked by warships, war airships, and all right. I said I was gonna get down my bedroll, but I'm gonna put it on top of this shamway. What's going on with my vision here? I've got like desert and pavement overlapping each other. There we go. I don't know what that was. I think it was my mouse just brought up a thing and informed me that I was low on battery. But yeah, so we get into the city and it's nighttime, like 8 p.m. at night, and oh jeez, and oh come on, guys. Fine, do it. Break out right there. Did you see that zombie come off the roof to try and get me? And so the place is all the wooden buildings are on fire, and people are running and screaming, and the guards are trying to evacuate the city, and there are wyverns, which are smaller dragons with stingers for tails. Ah, I thought that had pulled back, but it didn't apparently. And so, and then you got this giant red dragon flying around above the city, and there's a portal being opened over top of one of the castles that fills the sky. There's two castles in this city. It's got a kind of a double kingdom thing going to it, and oh, right there is my crack. Or that's not crack books. That's yeah. I think that's a shotgun messiah. Um, and so we went to the queen of the opposite castle, and she had one airship left that wasn't out fighting or evacuating people, and she gave us permission to take it because her sister was with us, and so we took it, and then we started um, gearing up for the fight, drinking potions and casting spells and swapping equipment around, uh, and and then just as our airship started pulling into the dragon, their DM goes, "I think that's what we're gonna call it for tonight." Like, I gotta write down everything that I just did so that I don't forget for 2 weeks from now. All right, well, I think this is where I'm gonna call it for the night. So click like, subscribe, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.